all my greatest dreams have come true, and the time is here that it's reality, that my 1984 F-350 service has been my daily driver, and it's just been glorious. Let me tell you all about it. So I guess we'll start out with the fuel system, which is behind door number 1. Ratchet straps keep it shut, but here we are.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So that was a pretty good overview of the fuel system. Now we'll give you a view of the cab and how minty and glorious it is. It's got all the creature comforts, I tell you. We'll go over how great it starts and how good it runs. honesty, I didn't plan on getting the truck running this soon, and I'm quite surprised I was able to get it together the way I did in such a hurry. What actually happened was I was driving our 1984 Chevy Mason dump as a daily driver, but the clutch went out in that, and on top of that it needs a bunch of other work, and it was hard driving that every day because I need my tools a lot, and that's the biggest thing, and I needed to get them in one spot, and that was the biggest goal of the truck, regardless of what my intentions were. Was I needed to get all my stuff in one spot and be able to get it out of where I live, unfortunately, but we don't need to get into that crap. But anyway, the truck runs like crap. It gets 7.25 miles to the gallon. The rear main seal leaks pretty bad. I go through about a quart every 100 miles. That's all I have to drive right now. I've got a car I'm working on getting fixed up, but it's been a real struggle here on my end lately, and that's the way it goes. So I'm trying to keep my chin up and keep at it, but unfortunately it's kept me from making YouTube videos, because I know I don't regularly put stuff on here, but I do enjoy filming and I enjoy making content, and I actually find it kind of therapeutic. It gives me something to escape from it all, I suppose. It's enjoyable. I'll just put it that way. I really would love to pursue it more seriously in the future, but at the same time I don't want to get too serious, because when things get too serious it becomes stressful for me, and I'd rather just come as I am and when I do, and hope y'all that like watching appreciate what I'm doing out here and enjoy watching it. And I'm just having fun. I hope everybody sees that, but I also want to encourage people that if you want to do something, get out there and do it. Don't let anything stop you. At the end of the day, most of the time, the only person standing in the way is your own self. So once you get that battle figured out, the sky is the limit, and I wish you all the best. But we'll go over the setup of the body here real quick. But regardless, this thing's been my daily driver. I've been broke as a joke. You guys don't need to know that, but that's the reality. It's the winter. I'm a farmer. It wasn't a good hay year. I'm a freaking mechanic trying to work for himself in the middle of winter, and I'm doing the best I can. Wish me luck, everybody, but I'll give you a little tour of the back of the truck. Alright, we'll start at the L-Pack, also now referred to as Alpaca, and the truck's name is Olga. Got all my jack stands and some cribbing up top here. We all already know that the fuel tank's in here, but I've also got storage on the top for tools and gear and supplies, storage in the middle. I've got all kinds of stuff. I don't need to get into detail with that, but I welded the air compressor directly to the truck. That's the way I got the compressor. Somebody had cut it off the tank already. I will be mounting the tanks underneath the truck. Still need to get this running and all that, but we're getting there. Beneath that, got a collection of jacks. Still got to put some half fenders on so I'm not splashing water everywhere. This side I welded a lip on to extend the bed to make a catwalk between the welder, the air compressor, and the big old job box. By the way, I got a new welder. It's a Lincoln. I'm actually really liking it. Unfortunately, I should have taken it apart when I first got it. The rheostat was kind of dirty and had a bad connection, and the first job I had it on, I burned up the rheostat. Still need to get one of them, but it runs pretty good. It has the Briggs & Stratton engine. A lot of people hate on them, but this is an opposed twin cylinder with full pressure lubrication, and I personally believe that's a really good engine, a good smooth running engine, reliable horsepower. So then we go on to the Montezuma box, and everybody that's a road mechanic or works out of a van or anything should have one of these, because you can lay out your sockets, all your wrenches. I usually fit 3 of every size on each rail. I still need to get my gear wrenches and all my other specialty wrenches set up a little better. On this side I can lay out all my ratchets and accessories and all my adapters and some common tools I need. I always like carrying a timing light, and I have a scan tool. Also down beneath I've got even more sockets, because you can never have enough sockets. I like to have 6-point and 12-point of everything, and my wrench collection goes up a lot bigger than that, but they're packed away nice and safe in another toolbox because you can only fit so much in a Montezuma. I can fit up to 1.25 inches in there, and I think I have 30mm on the metric side. And here's a mess because I've just been going crazy moving stuff, trying to get cleaned up and moved. So I keep toolboxes in here just to crash around. I've got some magnetic strips that are going to be going up on the back wall of this. There's going to be the magnetic strips, and those were only $2.99 a piece. I think they're 18-inch, $2.99 a piece at Harbor Freight. I want to mount them double, one on top of the other, and stick all my gear wrenches and all my small stubby wrenches and stuff up inside of there, because I've got a Harbor Freight wire plier rack that I have all my pliers stuffed in, but quite frankly, I had a chopped down Harbor Freight organizer. I'm probably going to put this back in because it worked better than that, believe it or not. Now I'm keeping my Irwin crash cart in here, so when I need something and I need to walk over to a machine, throw in the bag everything I need, bring it over, that way I'm not losing anything, forgetting anything. We've got the torches, we all know that. And then we come up, I need to fix the latches on this, by the way, but it's a work in progress. So then up in here, we've got a little bit of everything. Got a spot to hang cords and jumper cables and all that, and it's deep on this side, so I can put all my sledgehammers, my tire iron, all my farm tools and stuff. Got chainsaws in the bottom, and it's just loaded to the gills with stuff. It's actually kind of crazy. The truck weighs about 10,000 pounds. I cut the dash out to make that like an office area in the future. Quite frankly, the cab is really shot, the motor's tired, the rear main seal's leaking pretty bad. And I'm kind of at the extent of my capacity for such an old 1-ton truck, so depending on how things go, if I make enough money, I'm probably going to need to get a better truck if that's what I decide to do. For right now, this is the farm service truck though, and I'm trying to make some money with it myself. But it's been a struggle this time of the year, but now I'm set up better than ever before, and I'm going to keep after it. That might be the last you see of the service truck. If I do decide to fix it up, we'll see what comes of it. But I appreciate everybody watching. Have a nice day. Hopefully the snow melts soon and the birds will be chirping and the flowers will be blooming and it'll be springtime soon. Bye bye everyone. Ooh. 100 years of Ford. Let's get to the trucks. Oh, I didn't know you were still here. That reminds me, I forgot to mention something earlier. A little public service announcement. I recently had a comment on one of my videos that got a little too involved in my personal life, and the commenter has been blocked from commenting on any of my future videos, but regardless of the fact, I wish that person would come see me and talk to me about it like an adult human being rather than hiding in anonymity in the comments section on my YouTube videos. And I'd appreciate it if in the future everybody would try to keep it nice in the comments. Seems pretty simple to me, but you've all been pretty good. I don't want to act like I'm having trouble. It was only this one time, but it was enough for me to want to say something. And I'd like to say the comments section in my videos will not allow or tolerate unprovoked negative comments, negative activity, bullying, any crappy behavior. If you're thinking about commenting and you think you want to start something with somebody or you have something to say to me, go outside and take a deep breath and think about it for a few minutes before you do, because we really don't need it, and everybody should try to be raising each other up, not bringing anybody down, and let's all get after it. God bless America. Everybody have a good one. Have a good day, and see you next time.